That's all right. Pretty cool, man. Well, are you shooting trophy class?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do your bow inspection?
Sure.
Okay. You can get right after it. So, I mean, in reality, the arrows with initials and all that stuff doesn't matter for this, but do it anyways because it's good practice for a real tournament. So you're gonna have to run your ring through your bow. Just do it on camera. You have to show us the face of your tab to make sure that it doesn't have any illegal markings on it. And let's take a look at your arrows, and that's pretty much it.
All right.
I like your little setup there, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks. I got a pair of dial calipers I can measure the arrow with.
Okay, that's fine.
Will this camera turn around here?
It should actually. You should have a little arrow that you hit, and it'll flip-flop the camera. If not, you can just set it up and then do it in front. Yeah, that'll work.
It's 6.9.
Yep, gotcha.
Got the regular Yoast tab.
Okay. Beautiful.
And
Did you order your own ring for this? Good deal, man.
We have our own ring.
Man, you are perfectly set up. I love it. You got everything.
Let's see.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yes, sir. You're good to go. Let me see do you have your initials on your arrows?
No, I could do that real quick though.
Do it for your own edification so that you have it for future World Archery or USA Archery sanctioned events, because you do have to have it. But it's not important for this specific event because you're not earning any USA Archery pins. It's just you're eligible for the Bearwell Project pins. So, but all right. So you're good to go, man. You can go off a camera and shoot. Just all I ask is that you keep it on mute. And you can shoot and practice or whatever, and then have a new face up. Oh, you know what? Why don't you verify your distance a while too? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Do you have a rangefinder?
I laid out a tape.
That's perfect. That's even better, to be honest with you. It's so much easier.
If you can see it there.
I see the tape. I just need to see the shooting line and what the actual number is. Can you go lower? I can't really read it. I can't read the tape from that angle. Just put the phone down, like right next to it. There you go. That's perfect. Yes.
All right.
Oh. So you can go off of camera. You can stay on the Zoom call. Just you can shut your video off, mute yourself. You can shoot a while, kind of do whatever, and then make sure you have a clean face up and ready to go right at 10 o'clock.
All right, we'll do.
All right, man. Thank you. So yeah, Jenny, she's in what's the base?
So there's Hickam Air Force Base. There's Schofield Barracks, which is Army.
Uh-huh.
The Navy base, Pearl
Uh-huh.
Harbor, and then Marine Corps Base, Kaneohe on the other side of the island.
All right. Yeah, he's in the Navy.
So probably in the Pearl Harbor
Husband,
area. Okay.
but yeah, she's been through all kinds of stuff with this COVID thing because she takes my nephew and they go like swimming and stuff, and um, it's she got a citation for being on the beach, reading a book by
Yep.
herself, right as she was getting ready to go swimming.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
They just changed the rules on Thursday. They can go now in groups of 5 to the beach and sit on the beach. But just before that, yeah, you could go from your car to the water, but you could not sit on the beach. It's crazy.
That is crazy. So, what have you heard about nationals?
Well,
About this virtual thing, not the virtual, the remote
yeah.
qualifier.
So Brad reached out to us, and he probably reached out to some other locations too, but with us being in the middle of the pond, he was trying to see if we could possibly be a host for our locals that typically go to national. And the problem I'm having is I work with the Croc Center Salvation. It's a Salvation Army Croc Center. That's
Uh-huh.
where it's located. But it's hard right now to get a commitment because nobody knows what the state of Hawaii is going to do in February. And that's when we're looking at hosting it. So hopefully on Monday, the Croc Center will be able to give me some kind of soft commitment. I had a virtual meeting with all of the clubs on island to get commitment from them because we have to pool our resources together and try to make this happen. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll know early next week because we have that 1 October deadline to try to turn in a bid, the paperwork to Brad. And I just don't think the Croc Center is going to be able to commit by that time. So we want to do it where we want to put it together for, save people some, because right now as it stands is when you leave Hawaii, when you come back, you're in quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to do this, but it's so hard because of the cost of living around here to try to find a location to shoot indoors. We have a couple of outdoor ranges, which is great, and the weather's perfect. That you can't complain about that, but we need an indoor facility. And right now, Croc Center's our only hope because they have a gymnasium
Right.
to be able to use. So we'll see how that works out.
I hope. I mean, I haven't gotten a phone call, but I know there's not many people that will be able to host any events. Hey, Morton. And I will say that, like yesterday, I held a star FIDA. I had one person per bail, and what I've done is, I've taken the times and I spread them out every 2 hours. So what I was able to do is they're able to hit 72 hours in an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, and it gives me a 15-minute transition time, and then they get started right away. Morton, I don't hear anything. I don't know if what the situation is, Morton, but you can give it a go. But anyways, and that's what I did. So we had a 9 a.m. time, 11, 1, 3, 5, and then I had 7, but I didn't need anybody for it. And what they do is they're able to come, and I saved 9 slots, one for each bail, and you shoot your back to back, you shoot your 17 arrows back to back. So you sign up for the 9 a.m. and then you shoot the next one, and then we just fill them in as the day goes. And then and I just scheduled a Sarfita for October 25th, I think it is, and I'm doing the same thing with that. So I have 9 bales indoors. It'll be 1 shooter per bale, so that's 8 feet apart. Yeah, still no audio, Martin. Maybe log out and log back in.
Yeah, on Island, Brad sent us a roster. We only have 65 members that are part of USA Archery here.
Yeah.
So when we figure maybe about 45 are actual shooters. So it would be something that's pretty small and manageable. We just have to have a roof and some walls. That's our difficulty right now.
My range is 44 yards long, so I have a ton of space. So even with like social distancing, I have 9 shooters per line every 2 hours, because you can shoot 60 arrows in like 75 minutes or something. So even in my space, each shooter, it's not even close to my capacity, but each shooter has like 1 bystander with them, and I could probably manage a couple of more, but I'm not putting chairs out. They have to bring their own chairs. And there's really no reason that I couldn't host it, and I haven't had any issues either. Like nobody's gives a hard time or anything like that. So our governor, kind of crazy, but things have gotten a little bit better. And I mean, if they can host football games and cross country meets and everything else, then there's no reason that I can't host an archery tournament.
Yeah.
Because the amount of space I have alone, you're that spread apart with that much room. So that's what our focus is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Martin looks like he froze.
Yeah, it looks like a still photo. Yeah, we'll be moving back to Tennessee area in a few months. So maybe early if we don't get our spot, we don't get our location all set.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm gonna message Morton real quick. My sister Jennifer is her name. She told me some of the crazy stuff, and just let me message him quick. Try again. And I told her, I was like, hey, you're the one that moved to Hawaii.
She's on a really nice base, and they actually, Hickam has its own private beach.
Yeah.
Find the smell of jet fuel, but otherwise it's a really nice beach because it's right near the airport, geographically wise, and so all the planes take off, and so every once in a while you get the whiff of jet fuel, but other than that, it's a nice beach. So
yeah, I'll ask her and see where she's at. Yeah, but I got to get out. I want to get out there and visit her. She's actually, they're separating, and she's working, like she teaches full time, and she's also teaching like 5 kids in California remotely. That this family put a little like cohort together of all of their mutual kids, and they pay her like $50 an hour to teach their kids. And I'm like, Jen, like 3 hours a day from 6 to 9 a.m. and then you get to teach and do your regular job all day long. I'm like, you're crazy if you don't take that up. Because on her time, like, yeah, it's because of the time difference between Hawaii and California, and she can actually do it and get it out of the way before her day even starts. So it's outstanding. Morton's trying to log back in now. Trying to figure out his sound. We'll see who else. I'm sure that what will happen is everybody will log in at the very last minute. Although I told them, I said it'll be open a half hour before to get your inspection in. I mean, there's only a handful of shooters for this
Okay.
this line. There's like,
I'm just, this is just a great experience to see how this goes. Curious too, how did your level 2 class go when you did that virtually?
we're still doing it. It's a 4-week
doing it?
course. 4 weeks,
Okay.
whatever is 4 weeks, 2 hours, 2 sessions a week at 2 hours. I think whatever to cover the hours that you're
Okay.
supposed to be,
Yeah.
and it's going great.
I did one before I just had a knee replacement surgery, and just before that, I ran a level 2 here, and had a guy from California Zoom in, and so he zoomed in for the full 2 days,
Yeah.
and to get his testing done, he sat there in front of me, took his test, and then would show me his test through the video screen, and so that was kind of an interesting way to do it, but he really needed his certification, and the time frame was perfect for him, so he jumped on board.
Yeah. So what we're doing is, and that's an okay way to do it. Here's the problem: not everybody's going to be able to sit down for 8 hours. And the way we're doing it, when you're doing it, you're still doing the lessons, and we're making them. They're physically doing all of the coaching stuff, teaching first arrow, all of it virtually. They're doing all of it. But what's nice is that I can do a recorded lot. We record the lesson, and then they have to, like, there's assignments for the people who can't make a live lesson. There's assignments for them to complete. They complete those assignments. They get credit for being at the I mean, it's remote learning at its finest.
Yeah.
And it's working great.
Good.
So we're looking for people to teach classes for us.
Well,
Virtual classes. You
yeah.
have to do a train the trainer.
Yeah.
And you have to sit in on how we teach, and then I set up the Google Classroom and walk you through how to use that. And then if you can fill a class, you can teach a class through IAI. And I forget what the payment is. That's set up that the students order their books directly from USA Archery, that we don't have to get involved in any of that. And then you just follow the same lesson plan and teach the same thing and go from there. We want to make, that's the one thing that Larry and Doc, one of our co-founder, we want to make the level of education that's being taught to new coaches and shooters higher and standard. Like, we want to up the scale of, because you know as well as I do that not all certification classes are taught equally. Yeah. Because the experience of coaches and instructors varies tremendously across USA Archery. So we're trying to kind of, let's up that lower average of experience. Let's up that a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Trevor. Trevor, you got to take yourself off of mute, and if you want to run through your inspection quick, you can do that.
All right, you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so I don't know. See if you can disqualify me right away, because I don't have a ring. I don't know if I can do this for you.
Yeah, what size is it? Just show it to me.
12. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't know, it's hard to see here. And then, and nothing.
Yep. All the way through.
Yeah.
That'll work.
All right. Cool, thanks, because I didn't have time to order one of those.
That's all right, but it's good to have, so.
Anything else we need to look at? Because I don't really know the rules.
Well, that's why we're doing this, man.
Yeah.
So, yes, what you need to do is show us your tab. I need to make sure that you either have your markings are basically equal, or at least they're designed us. Yeah. So you have a
Black
flat
Mamba.
mom. Yep. You're good to go.
All right.
Yep. You're good to go. Like illegal would be different size markings that are different colors and stuff like that.
Okay.
Distances, almost like sight pins.
Sure.
That's just one example. A lot of people will take and put tape over those markings and just put one mark. That's legal. You know,
Okay.
stuff like that. You don't have to use the factory ones, but it depends on what game I'm shooting. If I'm shooting a field game, I'll probably use the standard markings. If I'm shooting like indoor game, I will cover mine and have one mark so that I don't.
Yeah, that's a good idea that you just
I
said there.
cover it
Yeah.
one mark because then I have really minimal risk that I'm going to miss crawl.
Yeah.
So
I like that
for
suggestion.
So your tab, your bow, and
I'll. Yeah.
I didn't see any silencers or anything like that. And then just for your own edification, your arrows.
Yep.
So do you have your arrows marked? Initials?
Like a number. Like putting a 3 right here.
Okay. Do you have your initials
that-
on them?
Nope, but I can do that real quick.
Why don't you do that again for the purpose of this tournament? It doesn't matter as much, but for a sanctioned event, it does. So you should have it.
Okay.
All right.
And then I guess let me
Do that. It's not the end of the world for this. Doesn't affect you in any way. And then
All right.
and then show us your verification of your distance.
Exactly. So can you see that it says 18?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we'll lock it down.
Good to go. And then if you want to try to take some shots before official practice starts, by all means.
Of course.
You can
And then here's the target, and then there's the beginning of the tape.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Make sure you.
Yeah, I'm a little bit late because I'm set. Yeah, it took a little
No,
longer
you're
to
good,
set all
man.
this stuff up than I
You're
thought.
fine. Make sure you have a clean 40-centimeter face up there when you're ready.
Will do.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Sounds like you've got a cold. You're feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not COVID.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I can get it through the phone, so I'll be all right. All right. Can you see the range from there? It looks like it's okay.
You're good.
All right.
Where are you
Cool.
going to stand at when you shoot?
Say that?
Where are you standing?
Right here?
Yep, that's absolutely perfect.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks. I'll be practicing.
Shut your video off and come back in 10 minutes. I got to do Ted's equipment inspection.
Okay.
Ted, you out there?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yes, sir. You turn your video on and do your inspection?
I'm sorry.
No, not you, Trevor.
All right. I turned my video off, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You can turn it on. It doesn't matter.
I'll
Just
leave
as
it.
long as you're on. I'm going to mute you, though. Ted's in the outdoors, enjoying the elements today. So you want to run through your inspection quick, Ted? Having sound issues, Ted. I have no sound for you, bud. No sound. Oh, wait, you're on mute. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I can unmute you. Participants. Touch drop. Unmute. Let's see.
Unmute.
There you are, bud. Got ya. Go ahead. We're ready to go for when you are.
Connection looks pretty.
All
right. First
it's
things
a little
first.
choppy, but I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not moving around. I should have a good connection here. So too much.
Okay. You just want to do your bow inspection and show us your tab, verify your distance, and go from there.
All right. switch the camera around here. Yep, okay. Let me know if you got a good read here. Yeah, there we are. Let me think of a better way of doing this. Hold on.
I think it's going to be a new experience for everyone. Jenny, do you want to walk Ted through this one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm listening.
Hey, Ted, can you go ahead and show me again your ring going through your bare bow all the way through?
Yep. I just mounted the camera so I wouldn't have to hold it at the same time as the bow.
Got it.
So, am I in view here?
That's perfect. Thanks.
Get on
All
it?
right, nice. You can go ahead, set down your bow, and then if you can show me your tab or your glove, whichever that you use. And just show me the inside where the markings might be. All right, that looks great, thanks. And then how about your arrows? Do you have your initials marked on your arrows?
They might have worn off. I have to grab
Okay.
a pen to do that.
All
I'm
right,
using Maxima Pro recurves with
Okay.
a pinpoint.
all right.
I mean,
Do you have a
free to
way
get
to,
mixed up with anybody else.
I'm
No,
sorry,
Excuse me?
say,
no, you're right. We won't have an issue, but it's good
Okay.
practice to do it anyway.
Yeah, I know. I cleaned them last night, so they wore them off. I forgot to put them back on.
okay. All right,
Yeah,
and
back
now
on
we
the
need to
loop.
just verify your distance if you can show me where your tape and your shooting line meet.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So that begins.
You can bring it down just a little bit closer.
There it is.
And there we are. Thank you very much.
So where those sticks are.
Okay.
Getting back to my PJ O'Reilly special bat, right?
Love it, man. Love it.
Yeah. World Archery,
Yep, you're good to
40
go.
centimeter. Right now it's clean. It's my practice butt.
Okay.
And this is
That
what I'll
looks-
use for recording scores, Frank.
That'll work.
Yeah, yep.
I'll be giving you guys some instruction on using a Google Doc as well. I'm actually going to try to record scores as we go through it.
Okay.
Not 100% sure it's going to work, but I'm going to try.
Yeah. Well, based on past practice, I know to pause when scores are recorded and stuff. And back to me. All right.
You're good to go, my friend. We got to get Morton through his bow inspection, and we're gonna just about be ready to start. Let me thank you, Ted. I'm gonna mute you, and you can get set up and ready for practice here in a second.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do some announcements first.
All right.
All right, Morton. Hopefully you're ready to go. Morton, I unmuted you. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, sir. Let's start your video.
Okay. Need
All
to
right.
change some stuff, but we'll be fine.
1 second. I have to do something. Okay. All right, Morton. I'm going to go back to gallery view here. Let's see. For some reason, Morton, I'm not seeing your video. Can you start your video? There you are. All right. Are you ready to do your bow inspection, Morton?
I guess so. I had set up with my phone. I had to change to the
I think you covered your microphone for a second. You should be okay now. I hear you. You're good.
Okay.
All right. You ready? I'm going to pin your video. Can you verify your distance?
Have a range.
Yep, that's fine.
Not sure.
Although I recognize your little setup there. Do it anyway.
Yeah, it's okay. Wait a minute. I'll remove my tab.
There you go. Give it a click. Give it a click. It's on it. Gotta move it over a little bit so I can see it. Got it. You're good. Beautiful.
I got my makeshift ring.
Let's see your tab. The face, and yep, go ahead. You can do your, I know you measured that. You sent me the picture of it. Go ahead and run that through. That's a beautiful bow inspection tool you got there. Good enough. That'll work. Can I see your tab, please? And it's a beautiful Yoast tab. Boy, is that thing shiny. All right, you're good with the tab. Do you have your initials and your arrows numbered by chance? If you don't, it's okay. Only because for this, it doesn't affect anything. I can't see it. You got to hold it in front of the camera. All right, perfect. Are those, what arrows are those?
They are Skylon Archery 6.2. I got the calipers.
All right, go ahead and measure those for me, please. Outstanding. Can you, yeah, you're good. You're good. That's it, actually. That's all you need. And you're the last one to do bow inspection, so you're good to go. We're going to get started here. I'm going to put back in gallery mode for me so I can do some announcements. Ted, I'm going to ask you to turn your video back on right now. And once I know I have your attention, we're going to go through the basic instructions. All right. So welcome.
So yeah, my view is good.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you guys are going to stay on. You're not going to be on mute while you're shooting. You're going to shoot as normal without mute. So we will hear you shooting. And Jenny and I might be talking in the background. You're just going to have to deal with the subtle conversation going on, just like you would in an archery range. The goal here is for you guys to shoot just like you would on an indoor round. Score, you can write your score on your, like Ted has a beautiful scorecard set up there. You can put your score on the paper, or if you want, I sent you the link to a Google Doc that you should have access to. You can click on that and your name is actually filed under a virtual scorecard. As you guys are shooting, I'm actually going to try to enter the scores myself. It's set up just like it's an Excel doc, so it's going to automatically do the math for you. You don't even have to, all you have to do is enter the numbers. It's pretty sweet. If I were you, I'd get used to using Google Docs, because if you're going to do this again, I'm going to try to get it to the point where people are able to just enter the numbers. And as you are shooting and entering the numbers, I'm watching the scores update. I could probably figure something out. If anybody wants to build me an app, I'll pay you to figure out, because I'm sure that we could probably make that work. You're shooting on your own accord. So safety, number one, wherever it is that you're at, make sure that you are, you know, you're being safe doing it, number one. Number two, what's nice is you don't have to wait for other people. My allergies are kicking my butt right now. My nose is running. Make sure that while you are shooting, you know, your camera and you are from the same spot every time. You've measured your distances. We know where you're standing. That's the most important thing, that when you put your camera back, that we can see the target and you. That's the only requirement, okay? And then when you walk up, take your phone with you. If arrows are within a quarter shaft of the line, make sure you show us a close-up of it. If you need a call, then Jenny, who is my volunteer assistant judge, who is also a certified USA Archery. Jenny, are you an international judge or just a national judge?
Oh, certified.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jenny's been around the block, and that is a J-Lo pun. Just saying, because she has a record called Jenny from the Block. But anyway, so what I need for you guys is request an arrow call if necessary. And I'll be honest with you, the first one you have that is even remotely close, we want to look at it, because we want to get some experience doing this. This is completely new. So congratulations on being the first to ever shoot a live Zoom archery tournament. So, all right, you guys are ready to get started. It's 10:06. We're 6 minutes behind. So let's move. Boogie, you got 2 practice ends. Let's run through it. Get started. I wish I could play music in the background or something like that to make it all entertaining, but I can't help you there. So go ahead, get started. So Jenny, Ted is in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Adam's in Cleveland. Trevor, I did not ask where he was at. I don't remember. And Morton is in Netherlands. I don't remember or New Zealand.
No,
Where are you at?
Norway.
Norway, that's right. I knew it was an N.
North of the Netherlands.
Too funny. So, I mean, here's our first crack, and we actually have people literally all across the world.
That's great.
These are
Can
all
you
guys.
send me the Google Docs link? Is that something that we can both view at the same time?
It is. Yes.
Scoring systems?
Give
Okay.
me-
I'm just curious how that,
Sure. Give me your email.
DuttonArchery@gmail.com.
DUTTON
Yeah.
archery@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So I sent that to you.
Okay.
I need to I unmuted everybody. So I want them to be able to chat and talk and
Frank, are they going to be marking their arrow holes?
They will be marking their arrow holes. I'm glad you brought that up. Just like a regular PETA event. If once you've shot your 3 arrows, go do your thing. You don't have to wait. Just go do it.
Do we mark
I'm
our
gonna
practice
be-
arrows?
Yep. Mark every arrow.
About if I change targets for,
If you change targets, you don't have to.
okay, I'll mark.
Technically, for practice, just as for the sake of time and energy, we could probably, they don't have to go down to the target at all with the camera. They can just walk down, pull their arrows, mark, and come back. It's only when we're scoring that they'll have to take their phone with them. I really like Adam's range. I think that is so cool with the rafters open and stuff. That is nifty. Adam, is that
No, the
your
rafters
club?
don't open.
Is that your club range?
Yeah, it's our club. It's the Loft Archery Club.
All right. The name makes sense.
We're on the 3rd floor of an old factory building.
I actually started Grass Hollow Archery in the 3rd floor of a factory, exact same way. I was able to shoot 50 yards indoors in that thing. It was awesome.
There's other parts of the building where we could.
Yeah, yeah. Someday I want to build my own facility. I'm tired of giving people my money. Adam's got the old school neat quiver too, I see. I haven't seen a quiver like that in a long time. Jenny, do you play barebow at all?
Oh yeah, that's me. That's my club. My whole club is all barebow.
Really?
Yeah, we just actually got permission to start it last year, so it's still a brand new club, but they're all barebow. On the other side of the island in Honolulu is the 50th State JOAD, and they have a lot of the Olympic recurve and the compound shooters. So
Okay,
and
all right.
kind of seem to migrate my way.
I've had in the last year, just because my barebow resume has started to change quite a bit, and I'm getting more and more kids that are starting to travel to come be coached at my facility. So I think 4 kids have come to my program from either other JOADs where they didn't have a barebow coach, or their program is still shut down because they can't. I don't understand why clubs aren't shooting. I feel like they can. I mean, I don't know, but I have the space, and maybe that's why, because I have so much room in my indoor facility that I can get away with it.
Yeah.
So,
I think Morton's trying to say something.
did you shoot 2 ends of practice, Morton? You're ready to go, dude. Just make sure your arrow holes are marked. Once you shoot your first end of score, take your camera up with you and document your scores, just like you do for the regular online tournaments. You get started. Don't wait for these guys. Do it.
All right, so let's go.
All right, buddy. No pressure. Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Just so you
Yeah,
know.
I'm all right. Yeah, my practice rounds are good.
This is recording, and it is going on our YouTube page. That's all I got.
I'm used to it by now.
You're competing in front of the world. The world isn't watching yet. Nice looking first target, Adam.
That was my second practice. So
Yeah, keep that up. Keep that up.
Mhm.
It's that proverbial, the next end is for score. I have to say that just so you guys get the true feeling. Attendance for score. So yeah, my program is the facility that I have a small shop off to the side, and then the nonprofit runs the range, and similar to Lancaster's setup. And the shop has paid the lease for the building for 3 years. We finally got our 501c3 through, and it happened in March, and then everything shut down.
Yep.
So all the fundraising that we could have done all summer long, shot. And so now we're trying to play catch up. The tournaments are a good money maker for us. So I'm basically running them until somebody tells me I can't. And I just don't, I don't know. That's the only way I can say we're trying to survive. So the shop doesn't make a lot of money. It makes enough to help pay the bills. I don't take anything out of it.
Yeah.
So everything goes back into the nonprofit. So,
Yeah.
So Morton, get nice and close with the camera so we can see all those arrows, and then write your score down. I see a 7, a 4. I can't see the bottom one.
The bottom one is a 4.
You got to move it a little closer. Where's the third arrow? There it is. All
There
right,
it is.
7, 4, 4. Beautiful. Go ahead, write that down. Shoot your next one. His bail reminds me of those old Saunders bails we shot back in the 80s.
Let's see if I can switch this.
Sure, you can do that. So, Jenny, if you're on the document, putting 7, 4, 4, and Morton scorecard. Who's up next? Trevor? Trevor, what do you got there?
Yeah, we're looking at this, I guess the 10-9 there. Looks like.
Can you get
Your first,
Can you get closer with your camera? Like, I'm talking as close as possible.
I'll pull these other 2 arrows.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
just try to you got to get the best angle you can. Welcome to the world of judging, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, over here, you're not going to see. Maybe up here.
That's a good angle right there.
All right.
Yeah, Jenny, would you say?
I'm going to call that a 10. That's touching the line.
Agreed.
All right. You guys have got your first judge online done.
Yeah, how about that? So what else did you have there? 10-1.
Oh. So I got a 10, an 8, and a 7. 7.
All right. Who's next ready for scores? Adam, you had a 9-8-8 there?
Looks like a 9-8-8.
Okay. I'm putting your scores in on the document. Ted, 887.
Right.
Yeah, so what's nice about this is the document automatically updates your totals for you.
It's really neat. Yeah, I've been watching that.
And then these guys technically could open up the Google Sheets app on their phone and just plug the numbers in as they go.
So do they see the same thing, everybody else's score sheets as well?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yep, they can scroll across the bottom and look at what everybody else is shooting and everything else.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a bit much to manage on the phone, Frank.
I couldn't hear you, Ted. You're a little too far away.
So that's a bit much to manage on a phone size screen.
Yeah, yes, I could see where it would.
I got 2 phones with me, so I might guinea pig you here in a few minutes after I calm down.
Cool. Cool.
See if it works.
If I thought about that, I would have brought a tablet out too.
Yeah. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. My dog came to join me. Come here, Sadie. All right, Morton. And number 2. Let's see what we got. After you write your score down, Morton, if you would show me your arrows, please. I can't see. Oh, there we go. 9, 8, miss. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
All right, Adam, what do you got, buddy?
I got a 9, 8, 5.
Wow. And let's see here. Trevor, what you got?
9,
9,
8, 7.
7.
And Ted.
Let's see, must go.
But 9, 9.
994, Ted.
Correct. Let's do that 4.
Got it.
Let me see how if this light helps.
There it is.
You know, you probably could do the Google Sheets and Zoom at the same time. It's just that a lot of phones, when you go out of Zoom, it cuts your video off.
Yeah.
So that might be a bit much to handle. But you could, like, if you had like a computer, a laptop, or, you could always do it that way. Hi, Trevor, you were funny. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it once I calm down.
Yeah, give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes, and I'll take a look maybe after this.
Honest opinion, though, is there like the competition nerves? Is it still real?
So I've never really competed in person, but I definitely have nerves. That's for sure.
Okay.
Not as much as the first time I went on and did one of those shoots, but
Yeah.
they show up every time. I don't know if it's the camera equipment or what.
It's you know what I found shooting online is it's the unknowing. If there's so many variables of, it's not just the shooting. Like, what if the Wi-Fi goes out? What if the camera stops? What if the battery dies? What if I miss something and it's not in the right, like, it's worrying about all that other stuff messes with it.
Yeah. I got a big old long extension cord, and I got keep putting my phone on the charger every time I come back here because I'm afraid it's going to cut out in an hour or something.
Smart decision. All right, Morton, what do you got, buddy? 7, 5, and a miss. Well, in 7 minutes, the USA Archery Finals start.
They're not doing that virtually, are they?
No, they're all out in
Sure.
at Yankton.
Okay.
Holler at me, Adam. What do you got?
774.
All right, got it. Recorded. So, Jenny, if my nephew wants to shoot archery, I can send them your way.
Well, if the Croc Center can open their doors. We got 2 weekends of practice in because they lifted restrictions in July. And then they went back to restrictions. We haven't had my poor guys maybe
Hold on
got
a second. 885 Ted
Good.
and then
Trevor.
So I got
then 10
like a
has
9,
9.
8, 7.
Got it. Nice group
Okay.
though.
Thank you. All right, so I'm looking at the app right now.
Yes,
Am I-
805.
Oh,
So go to the bottom. And
yep, find my name.
Scroll over to your name.
Yep.
Click on it, and your score's already there. No,
Yeah.
no.
Maybe I need to refresh. Let me see.
No, the very bottom. Hold on. Go to the very bottom. You see? Yep, right there. Now click on your name.
Yep. And then,
And yeah, probably
looks like,
refresh.
all right, put you down for a second.
Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, shoot.
Got that, Frank?
What's that?
You got that?
Yeah, we got it. You're good. What's cool is that I can double check your math as.
All right, I logged back. I logged out, logged back in. I got the scores. I'm going to try to enter my score this time. See what
Okay,
happens.
go ahead.
All right.
I'm going to put Morton's in a while.
Yeah.
I see an 8 Morton.
I see it. Yep.
6 and a 1. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, I can send you an email when the Croc Center opens back up, but they'll provide Genesis bow, arrows
Okay. Well,
initially.
yeah, I'll definitely do that. 888, Adam.
888s.
Good cheating, good group. You just got to move your sight so you're hitting that group in the middle, right?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, couple of clicks. I always go like this. Trevor, did that work out for you?
Yeah, so I entered it. So we'll see if it shows up on your end.
Well, I had already put it in there, so you just put it in
okay.
over mine. So, well, I'm not gonna put your next one in.
All right, we'll try it next one.
I'm gonna let you do it. I don't know if Cam is on Facebook Live or if they're on YouTube Live. My guess
I think
is
they said Facebook, Frank.
Jenny, did you see the podcast that we did with PJ and Josh Grind from Cam?
Was that the last one?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that yet.
Yeah, that was a good one. It was cool having some insight into what they do and how much freaking work they do. It's crazy. 10-9-7, good shooting.
That's what I see.
Keep that up, Ted.
Yep. Yeah, actually better than that. But, yeah, not next.
You know, the cool thing with this is you guys can all earn your achievement pins, and then it gives you something to look forward to for the next one until you can start attending indoor shoots again. We got there, Morton. That's a better group, buddy. 865, is that correct? Looks like it. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, do you do adult Joe ad up at GHA?
What's that, Ted?
Do you do adult Joe ad at
We do,
GHA?
yes, we do adult Joe ad.
Because Lancaster doesn't.
I know they don't.
You'll have to join your club to
Yeah.
qualify for pins. Yeah.
For Joe ad pins, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And we have our first indoor scheduled, so make sure you sign up for it.
That's the one in end of October.
Yep, October 24th or 25th.
If
All right,
you're ready, I got a 966.
866
966.
966. Got it.
All right. 775, and I entered it into the spreadsheet, so I'll see if it shows up.
Yeah, I just refreshed the spreadsheet to see if yours showed up.
No?
I'll let you know in a second.
Let's see.
What did you say it was?
775.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Changes. No.
It did not show up.
Yeah, and trying it one more time. I think I seen something that said was something about read only.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
All right. I'm going to back out of, I just put your scores in.
All right.
Give me your email quick.
T James JAMES 403 at Yahoo.
What was it again?
T James 403 at Yahoo. All right.
All right. I think that's the problem. So I am sending it to you.
Ed, that looks like a 988.
That's what I've got. Yeah. Just put the line there.
Yeah.
Trevor, you said 775.
Yes.
All right. I sent you editor permission to it. I think that was the problem.
All right. We'll see what happens.
So you should be able to do it now. But I entered the 775.
Okay. Let's see.
Jenny, do you want to try your hand at updating a scorecard?
I can.
Yeah, I think so. You should have access to it.
All right. I'll try for the next one. I'll do Morton since he's right there.
What's that? Oh, Morton's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that looks like a 6-5. I can't see that third one. So 6-5-3 Morton.
You see it?
That looks correct.
Yeah. Okay. So let me enter that in.
All right. Go, Adam, I got you. Go ahead when you're ready.
All right, we got a 10, 8,
10, 8, 8.
Yep.
Jenny, I'm not seeing
Yeah,
your.
it's not letting me update
All right.
a number.
What was his score again?
So his was a 6-5-3.
All right. I'll
That's
I'll
Morton.
enter it and let me check. Maybe you need editor permission.
Okay. I can see you updating as you go cell by cell.
It does say that you have editor permission. So maybe you're not logged in as Jenny Dutton or Dutton Archery, because it shows that you have editor permission of it.
Okay, I might just go to, I'm using my phone for that. I just might see if I can open it up.
Hi, puppy. You coming to see if I'm here, huh? All
Same
right.
9-5 here. Okay.
10, 9,
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Trevor.
next one I've got to open up on my computer.
Okay. Trevor, you does not show that you're logged into that document yet.
Yeah, no, I think I'm having the same problems as
10, 8,
Jenny.
10, 8, 7.
Let's see, 7, 8, yeah, 10, 8, 7.
Orton, can you give me another angle of that arrow that's close to the 10?
Without touching it.
A little bit closer. Let me see where that shaft is meeting that line.
The camera's on the other end. We
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah.
Adam, I got you covered. What do you got, buddy?
997.
Okay, Frank, do you count? I count that as a 10.
I say 10 as well. That's a good angle
Okay.
right there.
All right. And Morton, what's your other two arrows?
10-6.
It's like a 6, a 10, 6, and what's that third arrow?
3.
I can't see it.
Move your
There
camera.
it is.
There it is.
10-6-4.
10, 6, 4. I'm going to try to enter that one, Frank, and see if I can do it.
Yep, go ahead.
So 10.
Actually, it does not show you in the document either.
Yeah, even on my computer, it's not letting me in.
All right, I put it in. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll have to play around with that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because you should. Do you have a Gmail account? Yeah, you have a Gmail.
Yeah, that's I used my Dutton Archery Gmail.
Yeah, no, you should be able to access that. I don't understand why it's not allowing you to. I'll try to. I'll try to figure it out later.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, that's 6. Looks like a 10, 9, 10, 9.
All
All right,
right.
anybody? 10, 9, 7.
Hold on a second, Trevor. Ted, what do you got?
10, 6. Yeah, that's a 4.
10-6-4.
Yeah.
All right, Trevor, ready when you are.
All right, actually, it's an X. So first one on the board.
Nice.
9, 7.
Adam's up again. All right, Adam. Look at that.
I got it. X97.
Good shooting, dude. You guys are starting to settle down, I see.
Yeah, the pressure's still there doing it this way.
Is it, Adam? Really?
Yeah.
Morton, is that a 885?
For some reason, his audio is just not working.
Yeah.
Just give us a thumbs up, Morton. 885?
885,
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
hear me?
Just for some reason, Morton, your volume is very, very low. And I don't know if maybe your microphone on your phone is covered by a holder or something. It's weird. But it doesn't matter. We can survive. It's not the end of the world. Shot my best 18 arrows ever live on Facebook in the Archery Abroad tournament we shot in the practice range at the Lancaster Archery Classic. I shot a 181, or wait, what's 30 times? What did I shoot? Yeah, I shot a 181 out of 190 or whatever. No, whatever it was, or 178 out of 180 or something like that. I was absolutely on fire.
Yeah, that's great. Getting
was the
started, right? That
best
first
time.
end is so hard. You only got 4 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
Is that where you lost your points on the first end, or did you make
No, no, it was just like 1-9 here, 1-9 there.
it?
That was
All
the
right,
one time that I beat John and Grayson, and it was live on Facebook. 90.
I bet that felt good.
Oh, it felt great. I remind them of it all the time. 987.
All right, looks
Yeah,
like
Ted.
987.
Yeah.
987 for Trevor.
Yeah.
And Ted,
Nice.
yours is a 986?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually smoked both of them. But then there's Mike Fisher standing one bale over, and he was just packing them into the 10. And I was like, just be happy that that lad's not competing against us. I won like $250 that tournament.
Well, that's nice.
Oh yeah, I started something called Online Archery Challenges back in 2015, and it was really for hunters to get like hunters involved in target archery and stuff. I shot compound then and everything, and I started shooting on Facebook then, and then Archery Abroad started the same year, and I started shooting those tournaments right away too. And I quickly realized that if you can keep your composure shooting on like live on Facebook and stuff like that, there is absolutely positively carryover to the competition line. Just 100%.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, so with our archery program, I don't think any of you guys, Morton did a little bit, for the coaching program, like you're required to shoot on Facebook Live on purpose. You put yourself out there because you start to learn that it doesn't matter and nobody cares how you're shooting. You just fall back on your process.
It's like public speaking. Pretty much.
100%.
Adam, that looks like a 998.
998, yeah.
Got it, Adam.
Okay.
You know, this, for the future, it's almost worthwhile, like, to explain, like, for judges to make the calls and record the scores. So then you have two copies. You have a hard electronic copy, and you have your scorer scoring their own, and then you match them up, because that takes away any opportunity for false scores. All right, Morton. Gotta get a little closer, Morton. The top one's tough to see. Okay, 6. Looks like 655. Can you give me verification? 655. Okay. So that's the half for you, Morton.
Three more arrows for the first half.
Yeah, Morton, you have 172. That's what I have for your total. We'll compare. Trevor, 987.
Yeah.
I show that you have 2 ends left, right, Trevor?
Correct.
Hmm, 127.
First
Hold on a
one.
second, Morton. Let me record Ted's score and then I'll look at it. What do you got, Ted? Seven, 6, 1.
Boo.
Ted, can I see your arrows?
You talking to me, Frank? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, can I see your arrows, please?
Oh, yeah.
7, 6, 1. Got it. Thank you. All right, Morton. So, Morton, let's run through your totals quick. I'm showing 15, 17, 12, 15, 19, 14, 20, 21, 23, 16. Right? Okay. Let me make sure my formula in here is correct. F23 through 32 show the.
Hey, Adam, if you can get in really close to those two that are right next to each other, let me check that bottom one.
We try to get it from the other side.
Yes, please. There's like, seems to be a little shadow, but I can't see where that is in relation to the line. If you can bring your camera down and like an upward view. Okay, come a little closer, as close as you can get. And then come up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna, Frank, if you can look at that, I'm gonna call, that line in between is really mushed in between those two arrows.
Yeah, it is. When you go, if you pin the video so it makes it bigger, you can. To me, it looks like it's clearly an 8.
Okay, yeah. 9, 8 on those two.
That's kind of what I'm seeing too.
Yep, and then 8 looks like an 8 on your top arrow.
So
988.
988.
Yep, 9, 8, 8.
for Adam.
Let's see. 10, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay.
What do you got, Trevor?
So Trevor looks like a 10-9-6.
10, 8. That's
Oh, let's go close then. Yep,
yeah.
8-6.
Yep.
10, 8, 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, wrong direction.
I'm gonna, Jenny, I'm gonna
5-4.
work with, I'm gonna look at Morton's scores. So can you just
Okay,
order the scores and call them out for me then?
I can. Okay, Ted, I see that as a 5. If you can zoom in closer on that one that's in the 4.
Yeah, it's about it, but it's a 4.
Yep, that's a 4. So 5, 4. And let's see, your third arrow is a 2. So Ted is 5, 4, 2.
Going in the wrong direction.
What was that? Look, Ted, give me your scores again.
Last end was 5-4-2.
5, 4, 2. Do me a favor, Ted, and snap a photo of that and send it to me on Facebook Messenger just so I can cross check it with my. Because I'm showing that he still has an end to go, so I must have missed one. So there's a challenge. All right, Morton. Is this your first end of the second half, Morton? What we got there? 9,
9,
8, 6.
9, 7.
Oh, it's a 7.
Yep, and then Morton, can you rotate your arrow sitting right on top of the one that's probably in the 5? Yeah. So 9, 7, 5. If you can give us a thumbs up on that, Morton, if
Yeah,
that's what
give
you
us a
see.
thumbs up, Morton. If it's yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Guys are ready.
And then Adam,
1099.
if you can zoom in close on yours, Adam, I can check those out. That looks like a 10, 9, 9.
Yeah.
Good shooting.
6. Shit.
Trevor?
And
It's
Trevor,
like I'll show this one here. I guess. Let's see.
yeah, let's see that one on a line. Okay.
Yeah. That
So
one.
that looks like an 8,
Yeah. So 8, 7, 6.
6.
Is that your final round of your first half, Trevor?
Correct.
I have a 236 for you.
All right.
Adam, I have a 238 for you.
Okay.
I need Ted to send me a picture of that so I can cross-check his. And I'm gonna double check the math on Morton's because my computer and what he's got are two different things. Morton, you have a 170, so your math must be an error somewhere. And then Ted, let's see if Ted sent me that picture or not. Not yet. You know what? I think Ted might have logged off by accident. Trevor and Adam are neck and neck right now, Jenny. I don't know. It's kind of fun to watch.
One arrow shoot off. We never know.
We might have to. I don't know. Problem is that there's other people shooting this afternoon. So, and they're tied on X's right now too. No pressure, fellas. I'll tell you, they back in the day, they used to get people used to get bent out of shape, like people talking while you're shooting and stuff like that. And I just wanted to be like, people get that way now. I just be like, listen, have you watched a World Archery event? Because they are screaming and hollering and clapping, and there's no, like, if you got to learn to just tune that stuff out. So like in my FIDA tournaments and at my range, I constantly have music playing in the background. And if you like on the far wall above my targets, we have a 10-foot by 14-foot screen, and it projects the time clock up there with the stoplights. It's just on a projector. It's huge. So like that can if you have target panic real bad, it's really good distraction training. I'll tell you that. And I also, what's that? All right, Adam, ready when you are.
988.
988. Got it. Trevor.
Looks like, can you see that one?
I've seen.
Yeah, that looks like a 9, 8.
And a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I broke out into a cold sweat after you just made that announcement.
Well, if it helps any, just drop back one more point, but don't think about score.
Yeah, I know.
Am I back on, Frank?
Yeah, you're good. funny, Trevor. I can tell you, I don't know if you listen to the podcast at all or how often,
Of course. No, I listen to them all. I
but
love it.
that probably the notion of not caring about winning and not being focused on score at all has changed my mentality completely. I learned my lesson at the Classic last year. I shot
And
well, but
looks like you have a 7, a 5, and can I see the third arrow? I can't see where it's impacted.
oh, there it is.
4.
Or is that a 5? That's a 5.
That might be a 5. If you could pull in a little bit closer to that third arrow, Morton, we can verify, but that might be a 5.
Is there some way I can change the?
Yeah, just give us a little bit of a closer view of the lower arrow from the so that the camera is a little bit closer. Yeah, that one. Get closer, closer. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Morton, 755. Who's coming up next to score? It looks like it's Ted.
Yeah.
Ted, is this your first end of your second half?
Correct.
Yeah.
9, 7, 6.
Yeah.
And then when you get a chance, Ted, after you pull your arrows, I want to see your first half quick.
Okay. Yeah, I did snap a photo, but it was a bridge too far trying to send it a messenger.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Let me just see it quick. I'm going to look at all the totals of the first half and just hold it there for a second. Or actually call them out for me going down.
You just want the totals
Just
for
the
each one?
Yeah, just the total.
Yeah, 23, 22, 21, 26, 25, 24, 20, 23, 14, and 11.
All right, the 23 half. All right, hold on one second.
My edition is a 189 half.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Oh,
That's
sure.
where the error is. So you had 542, and then you had 761, and then what was that 20 and 986?
Trevor, can you come in a little closer on yours?
The 20 end was 1064.
So, Trevor, that looks like a 10,
Got
8,
it.
7.
And
Yeah, X.
Okay.
Yeah.
986,
Yeah,
761,
Trevor, an X.
You're
All
talking over each other, so I don't have.
8,
No, that's
I'll try
okay.
to-
You're good to go. I have a different score for you. I'm
Okay.
gonna double check the math, but everything matches. Adam, what do you got there?
Got a 987.
Okay. And Trevor?
So X87.
Yeah.
Good luck, Adam. I think it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Ted, I have a 209 for you for the first half.
Okay, because I'm doing head math, so I could easily be wrong. I didn't enter it in anything.
Yeah, it's a 209.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Well, that'll let me sleep a little easier.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
I got an Excel doc in front of me doing the math, so I don't have to worry about it.
I was going to run it on an archery app at the same time, but that's like.
Yeah, that's not a bad. Like I said, if somebody would create an interactive archery app where users, like you have one paper score card and then everybody just individually keeps it on their cell phones.
Mhm.
That would make life so much easier. I mean, technically, I guess, I wonder if Archers does that. I don't know, but that Archers is unreliable.
Yeah.
They all are, frankly. Just between ends, Archers, all of them are a hot mess.
Well, it has to go over again, and hopefully we're going to do something like this again.
What's that?
I would have a tablet down by the target instead of the paper, and I would just tap it into the tablet as I go along.
Yeah, that would work.
Frank, have you ever shot the online barebow leagues?
You mean the international one where all the guys from the UK? I
Yeah.
participated in it in the indoor season last year a little bit. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of faith in it because people there's no accountability for the scoring.
But they have, I'm wondering if their system might be something, the way that they
I don't know what they use.
yeah, but I want to say it's similar to what you have with the Google Docs.
Yeah, this is so much easier, and you can watch it live, and it's not, it doesn't. Like I said, there's accountability to what people are shooting. You're physically seeing what they're shooting and entering the score, like it's legitimate. So,
Yes.
I mean, if you really wanted to cheat on this, you probably could somehow, but that takes a lot of work. That's all I can say.
There's a lot of checks and balances in the way we're doing it right here.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the 877, Trevor.
Correct.
I'm not a real big fan of the World Archery format where they're texting pictures.
Yeah.
Because as you have just seen, they're not going to know how close to get, and then you have to rely on communicating back and forth via WhatsApp. Like, oh, you got to get closer. Like, it just, in my opinion, like this because I've messed around with online tournaments and shooting and how to record for years.
Yeah.
I think this is the best format. Adam,
Yep.
Trip 9.
9.
Okay, Morton, I see a
999.
744. If you can give me a thumbs up, if that's okay. Okay, so 744 for Morton.
Got it.
And then Ted, it looks like you've got yourself a 10, a 9, and then if you can, I'm sorry, an X, 9, and then I'll count that as a 9, Frank, if you agree.
I agree.
Okay.
And next, good Ted, turning on the heat.
At least it wasn't the last time that I turned it on.
Okay, Trevor, that looks like a 10.
All right.
You can come in close to that bottom one. Let's see what that one, where the line falls on that one.
That one's a 10.
That
I would
one's a
say
10.
this
And then
one is the
that
closest.
one, yeah, if you can give us a little side angle and take a look at the shaft. And now come in. Okay, Frank, I would also call that one a 10.
Yes.
Yeah, I also want to zoom in, but yeah, I would say 2.
And
So we have
then if you can show us that third arrow.
That's an 8.
Oh,
Or 9, I
that's
mean.
an 8.
8, sorry.
8, yeah.
Yep, 10, 10, 8.
10, 10,
10,
8.
10, 8.
No X, correct?
No X.
All right. Got it. 335. Trevor. Adams 342.
I got 988. Did you get that one, Frank?
I got it. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, Morton, I'm sorry, Ted, I see that 10. I see the 6 and 7. 10, 7, 6.
7, 6, 23 for a running total 282. Let's see, Morton. Morton's next. Morton looks like he's got a 10.
And a
4,
4.
or is that 3? 3?
That's a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, got it. It's funny, these guys were all like 2 ends apart the entire time. Now everybody's on the same end all of a sudden. Crazy how that happens. I saw Competition Archery Media go live again. Oh, look. Alyssa shooting. Yay. Alyssa Arts, local kid, is shooting a in the finals. These 2 girls have grown up shooting against each other. All right, Trevor.
All right. Getting too many of these close ones here.
Wow. So both of those, Frank, to me look like 10s.
Can you give me the opposite angle of the other 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, this other one I'm not so sure because the papers.
Yeah. Let's see the circle.
Here's the thing, and if yep, no, that angle was good. Go back to that angle and get in nice and close. Can you move right there? Don't move. If you rebuild that line, Jenny, what do you think?
I need just a little bit of a closer view if you can get in there, Trevor.
You like this angle or you want a different angle?
No, this is probably the best angle we're gonna get.
Can-
I'm gonna call that a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you come back to closer to the arrow shaft or no? From that angle? No, to the arrow shaft.
Yeah, I got this other arrow right underneath me. That's the,
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, see, that confirms for me that it's a 9.
yeah, I agree.
Thank you. So 10, 9, 6.
And then Ted, looks like you've got a X, a 9, and a 7. And then you got Ted's, Frank.
I got Ted's.
Okay, and then Adam, looks like you've got a 9 and 8. And can you zoom in on the top one that's on the line between the 7 and the 8?
No, well, Adam has a 12.
That's a 10, 8, 8.
Yeah.
10, 8, 8. Okay.
Yep, 10, 8, 8.
Another side. We good?
Morton. Sorry, Morton, I was distracted by the women's Olympic recurve final. Morton, what do we got there? 9, 8, 5? Can't hear you. Just go closer with the phone if it's off.
Jen?
Get as close as you can with the phone. Nine, 7, 7, 5. Yep, got it.
Yep.
Almost there, fellas. Morton has hit the halfway point of the second half. Most of you guys are coming on the halfway point now. I take that back. Adam has also eclipsed the halfway point. Casey is winning set points 4-2 right now. How crazy is it, Jenny? The two girls that are in the U.S. Indoor Open Finals are below 16 years old.
Crazy.
And they shoot side by side all year long.
Hopefully they stay with it.
Oh, they will. Casey,
You know?
Casey and Alyssa live. Alyssa quit public school and started not homeschooling, remote learning 2 years ago just to focus on archery.
Wow.
And Casey, well, everybody knows Casey.
Yeah. Future Olympians.
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Casey shot at my place a few weeks ago, right before Outdoor Nationals. She probably would have been up if it wasn't for the South Dakota. Oh, what do we got there? An X97?
Correct. Yep.
I'm shooting X9 7. Trevor is making a run this second half. 386. The Adams 393. Ted, what do you got there? You got a 10, a 9,
9.
and a 7. Good shoot. 9, 7. Much better second half, Ted. Much better. That should be end number 15 for you, Ted,
Uh,
total.
That's correct.
That's the halfway mark for you for the half?
Yep. Yes, Frank.
Okay, just checking. Casey, 10, 10, 10. Alyssa had a miss. Crap. I really wanted Alyssa to win. I love Casey. She's a great kid, and it's just be cool to see another young lady. She missed, and she just put a big smile on her face, so she knew. She was like, it was
Yeah.
one of those like, oh gosh, that just happened.
Welcome to archery.
Yep.
Okay, so Adam, that looks like a 9. Can you come in closer to those two that are together? And come down a little bit straighter. I just see, there you go. So it looks like a 9, 8, 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
987 for Adam.
9, 8, 7 for Adam.
Got it. 9, 8, 7. 24 for a 417 total. I don't know if you're keeping your half or not. 179 half. Who's next? Morton.
Morton's on his way
Morton's
down.
going to score.
Okay. So I see.
What do we got there, Morton?
6, 5. Is that a
Can you get closer? It looks like a 4 from here.
yeah?
Yep, that's a good view. 6, 6, 4.
Okay.
Who we got next? Probably. I'm assuming it's Trevor. Judging by Trevor's reaction, that was not the arrow that he wanted to shoot.
Yeah, I think I dropped one there.
Not by a mulligan. Ted, before you start shooting, I cannot see your target. Ted, I cannot see your target. I don't think you can.
9, 8, 7, 6,
I
5,
can see
4.
this. Ted, if you can hear me, we are unable to see your target. If you could fix that.
Hey, Trevor, did we record your score yet?
No, so it's a 4, 8,
8
and an 8.
and
Yeah.
8. Yes.
884 for Trevor. Trevor was thinking about those numbers.
Yeah, my collapse came out.
Hey, Ted, we couldn't see your target on that last end. It looks like your stand had moved.
Okay.
So make sure that before you start shooting that you double check that the camera is on the target, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think the tripod had shifted. But
Yeah, I don't know if something shifted or what. What do you got
All
there?
right, come on.
8
9,
and
8,
a 3.
3.
983.
Yeah, come sit over here. Yeah. Got makeup? You're probably on TV or on the internet. Don't show me your underwear.
Adam's scoring. All right. What do you got, Adam? It's like 988.
I think that's a 988.
Okay.
Get a good look at it.
Yep, I see it, and I would call that a 9.
Yeah,
You agree?
agree.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Ted, if you can adjust your camera, we still can't see your target.
Yeah, we cannot see your target there.
Okay,
So
There
there
you
was
go.
2 reasons for that. I had pinched it in for Zoom, didn't go back out.
okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. There you go.
It should be.
I'm gonna put you on.
I accidentally put eyeshadow in my hand.
All right, Morton, what do we got there? Can you get closer, Morton? As close as possible to each arrow. X.
X.
Can't tell if that's a 5 or 6. Closer, please. 5.
You
Okay.
can zoom in on yours a little bit. To me, it looks like a 1099.
Yes, go back in here.
X 5 5. Got it.
And did you get Trevor's a 1099?
Okay. Trevor 1099. Good shooting. Trevor 28 for a 198 and a 434 total. Morton, you're a 20 for a 123 total. Or 123 half, 293 total. Oh, Brady's up. I'm assuming Brady's shooting against Jack William. Yep. I don't know. Did they put Barebow up yet?
I don't know. I haven't seen or heard.
Ed.
You got a 655.
6 5 5.
Where's the other 5?
16 for a 161 half and a 370 total. So it's Jarrett Cullen and John Winker in the final.
Ooh,
Winker beat Stonebreaker and Demmer to get into the final.
wow.
And Barabow's last on the schedule.
Okay, Adam, that looks like an X98.
That's right.
Okay.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Trevor, it looks like a 875.
Correct.
One more out to go, buddy. What we got there,
So
Morton?
we got the dreaded low battery warning.
Oh
We'll try
boy.
to get these last ends in.
9, 7,
7.
5. Can you get closer to the 6, 7 arrow? Yeah, I would say 7. You agree, Jenny?
I agree. I agree. Yes,
All
sir.
right, 9, 7, 5, Morton.
Ted, is that a 987?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have you with 2 ends left, Ted. And Morton, I have you with 2 ends left as well. Adam and Trevor on their last one. We are an hour and 40 minutes into this. It's not too bad.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
What you got, Trevor?
It's like a 10, 7, 5. These 5s are showing up.
Looks like you ended that half with a 240 and a 476 total.
All good. 450 was the goal, so it looks like I made it.
Good, man.
To
988.
be honest, I'm still nervous. What's that?
988.
Adam looks like a 988. Yeah.
Adam, you ended that half with a 256 and a 494 total.
online tournament.
What's that?
One of our other members just showed up,
Oh, nice.
wondering what we were doing.
I might have to do another one of these, but do it through like Grass Hollow or through the IAI and do it like a all classes. This was pretty good.
Yeah, this was fun.
Did you like it, Adam?
Yeah.
Make sure you guys, post about it or whatever. Tag the Barebow Project. What do you got there, Ted?
It's a 642, Frank. That went
Okay.
was middle vacation time.
What was Morton? Jenny, do you remember Morton's last?
Pardon?
You remember Morton's last round?
I don't. No,
That's okay.
we'll have to see what he wrote down.
So Adam, you are done. Do you need me to give you your totals again, or are you good?
I think I got it.
Okay. You're good to go, man. You can actually log off. We're just waiting for Morton and Ted to finish up, and then we have a line at 4 p.m., and that's it.
All right, man.
Okay. Good job. Good shooting today. We'll see you later.
Yeah, thanks for putting this on.
I'm glad you, yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right. We'll see you.
See ya.
Frank, is Ted still shooting?
He is.
I don't see his camera on. I thought I heard an arrow shot.
Ted, your video is not on. So any arrows you're scoring right now cannot be scored. Ted. No, is what it is. All right. Morton, where you at, buddy? Trials and tribulations of video shooting. He is shooting and he does not have his video on. For those that watch this, or for those arrows cannot count. All right, Morton, 8, 7. Is that a 4? Yeah, 8, 7, 4. Got it. And you have one more left, right, Morton? Ted.
Two more.
Did you hear me, Ted?
Yeah.
You turned your camera off.
Probably the way I grabbed the
Yep.
phone.
So
You still have video. You should have video now.
I have video now, but I didn't have video of you shooting them. That's the problem.
Okay. You want me to reshoot the end or?
I can't count those arrows.
Okay.
It has to be an official end. I have no problems with you reshooting the end. I just can't count those arrows. So pull them, mark the holes.
Okay.
I have to visit that situation because technically if we were in a real tournament, if you did something that was like, you would be able to reshoot them. So I have to think that one through.
All right. Well, that's another lesson learned if you're dealing with a
I have
touch
actually what I need to do is I need to look at the I'm going to look at the form because I think I put a rule in there about that and that those would count as 0.
Yeah.
but this is even new for me, and I don't have it memorized, so I have to double check that.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a lesson learned for the participants, because if you're dealing with a touch device, which
Yep.
most phones are, then
Was that your last? That was your last end, wasn't it?
right.
Listen, I want you. I'm putting zeros in, but reshoot the end now on video.
Okay.
And let me look and see if that was addressed in the original rule, because I don't think. I think I made a rule that if there was a camera failure, that the ends do not count. It's not disqualification, just the end does not count.
Yeah,
0.
you do have something about that, and also, dropping the internet connection or loss of battery, all those
Yep.
things.
So we're counting them as zeros, but reshoot it, and then you get an idea what your score was on video.
Got me on video now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Morton is on his last, and Barabelle final is happening now.
Who's in the final, Frank?
Who's in the finals?
John Winker and Jarrett Kellen.
Wow.
How are you able to watch that?
Facebook Live
Facebook Live? All right. On that cam?
on cam. Yeah, you can log off, Trevor. You're done.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I was just cleaning up. But yeah, thanks.
Yes,
Have a good,
sir.
hopefully this works out.
Yep.
All right, so the last one was my best. So.
Yeah, it was. That was a good way to finish. Well, kind of finish. 10-9-8. 10, what is it? Oh, is that 10-9-9?
It's
Yeah.
I think it's an 8.
I think it's an
I
8.
don't know. I'll zoom in a little bit.
Oh, there's that low battery.
Yep.
That looks like a 9 to me.
Yeah, I'd count it as a 9.
It's touching the line anyway.
Yeah. Well, good would have been last end.
I'm throwing myself on the mercy of the judges.
It is what it is.
All right. Okay, so you got everything?
All right, Ted. Thanks for shooting, bud.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
A lot of lessons learned.
Down real good in the second half.
See you next time.
Yes, sir. See ya.
Yes, sir. See ya.
All right, Morton. You're the last man standing.
Last man standing.
What we got there? Good last end, Morton.
Yep.
Nice, man. What is that? A 997? Got it. Beautiful. You finished with a 188 half, Morton, and a 358 total. Okay. Ted, you were a 197 official half and a 406 total. All right, you guys are good to go. 4 p.m. is the next line. If you want to log in and watch, you're more than welcome to. Jenny,
Okay.
hopefully you can join in.
Sure.
All
That'll
right,
be
thank
10
you.
o'clock my time in the morning.
right.
So
We'll see you guys later.
let you know.
Have a good one.
Oh, Frank, I'm going to send you a different Gmail. I
Okay.
think my Dutton Archery is not set up with Google Docs, but I do have another one that is. And so that could have been a problem.
Okay.
So I'll IM you that email address.
Okay.
Okay?
All righty.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Oh, more. You said you have one more end. Well, somehow I have you in here with all your scores. So send me that picture. Go ahead, shoot your last end, and then
His
send me a
camera's
picture of what you have. Somehow I have an extra one. Looks like you froze too. Oh, there it is. Okay. Go ahead, shoot that last end. And then, but let me see your scorecard so I can compare. Because I'm showing that you shot your last end. So maybe I entered scores from somebody else. Let me see. Let's see here. 17, 15, 13. Okay, yeah. I think I did. I had a 975. No, that's right. Yeah. 10. So your 10 and number 10. Let me see it. And number 10, you have down as a 21. And I have that down as your first end of the second half. So that's where the confusion is. Go ahead, shoot the last end, Morton. And then I'll take a copy of your scorecard. Winker is up 4-2 right now. And they are, I think they're going into, what's their fourth? No, yeah, this is their fourth end.
for this indoors. They didn't have a separate lady barebow category.
No,
Going
they
in.
still haven't done that.
Wow.
Drives me up a wall.
Yeah.
You got some, I don't know. How do you expect it to grow if you're not going to put it out there? There's a handful of women who definitely can still compete on the men's side, but it's just not fair. They need to have their own.
Yeah.
Jarrett is on fire right now, shooting well. They split that set, so it's 5-3. They got Winker. All right, 9-8-4. Okay. All right. So Morton, what I need you to do is when you write that score down, send me the copy of it. All right, so that I can compare and I'll make the adjustments. And that's it. We're all done. Thank you, Jenny. We'll see you this afternoon. Thank you, Ted. Good job. We'll talk to you guys later.